Hi everybody, it's Eileen from Now There's a Crafty Idea, and I am back with another video working on this journal. And the last time I was on, I think what I said I was going to sew in this piece of ephemera, which I have done, and I hadn't decided whether I was going to sew the lace in or glue it in, but I've decided I'm going to glue it in. So I want to just get straight on and do these signatures. So I have made a template of the spine, and I basically just cut a piece of card the same size as my spine, and then I have measured it. So I've gone in 1.5 inches from the bottom and 1.5 inches from the top, and then just halfway up, and this measures just slightly over 9 inches. So I've just, you know, I've sat and measured it all out, and then I've measured the two where I want the two signatures to go, because I want them to be equidistant from each other and from the sides, because, you know, if it's going to get to be quite a bulky one, which, you know me, it's going to get to be bulky. So yeah, I give myself plenty of room. So now the next thing I need to do, I just need to put a T for top, so that I know that that's the top. Okay, now I'm just going to find my clamps, because I've got them in here somewhere. This is just my little kit, and I just keep everything in here, and it just makes it easier when I'm sewing things in. You know, I'm not hunting around for lots of bits of equipment. I've got it all to hand. And I did run out. I did have a nice honey coloured binding thread that I was using, but I've run out, so I'm going to use this one, and it's quite nice. I do like the colours, and it's not too dark, so it'll still work, because the only other one I've got at the minute is black. I'm waiting for some to arrive, so did I put some extras in? No, I didn't. So anyway, we'll use that one. Oh, and I need me awl as well, so I might as well get that out while I'm on, and tuck everything else back in. Right, so let's get on with these. Now first of all, I'm going to make the where's my pokey book? I'm going to make the holes in the spine itself. So I'm just going to make sure I've got everything where I want it. And where's my awl? Now I know I've just had it. Where's the awl? There it is. One of these days. Anyway, I'm going to make sure I've got it exactly where I want it, and this is like the way I've lined it all up, and without letting it move, I'm just going to poke my holes through. Now this is a little bit thicker than a normal book would be, because I have made it out of the corrugated cardboard, so I am going to let it go down quite a bit to make sure that I get through all the different layers, and that way I've got my guide holes, and I know that I've gone through all the layers and made a nice hole through. Now let's move that, and yeah, I can just see them. Right, okay, and I can see them there, so it's going to be easy for me to see. Now let's get signature 1. Now which one did you decide was it? This is going to be signature 1. Okay, now I'm just going to have a quick flick through just to make sure everything's where I want it. I did add a couple of pieces of this. Now this, it's piano paper, and you know those pianos that play themselves? This is the paper that they run through them. I got a couple of rolls off one of my Facebook groups. I'm just going to move that up slightly. One of the girls in there did it, and yeah, she sold me, I think there was 4 I got. So I was cutting them up, and I thought, oh, while I'm cutting them up, why don't I just put a couple in, and then it'll be an extra page in here, so that we've got plenty to play with. Because this is just 2 signatures in this one. I could possibly go for more, but I wanted to keep it to the 2 signatures, because, you know, I know it's already going to get too fat. You know it's already going to get too fat. So I just wanted to keep it to the 2 signatures. So let's just get to the middle. Right, okay. Now, trying to keep everything nice and tight. Push it all down, and let's just get these clamps on. Okay, and I'm going to go opposites. So I've gone bottom right, I'm going to go top left, and then that way you can see it's kind of bringing it together on both sides. We may need to adjust them when we go it all on, because it doesn't always work. And sometimes it can be a bit, that one needs adjusting. I've just caught that just a little bit wrong. And then last one. These can be a little bit fiddly, these clips, but not to worry, just persevere. And then there we go, and then that's all nice and put together. Now what I'm going to do, because you can see this template is bigger than the actual, because the journal cover is going to be bigger than the actual signature. So what I'm going to do now is, with my pencil, I am just going to draw. I'm going to try and have it measured out properly so that it's equal top and bottom, and I'm just going to draw a little line where the top and the bottom is. There we are. Okay, and now I know I can follow these lines down, and that's going to give me exactly where I want to put our holes. So trying to keep it all lined up, and there's one and two. Oops, it's alright because I've got everything lined up. There we go. And three. There we are. Perfect. Now let's get this one sewn in, and we're going to do 1, 2, 3, and let's get that cut. You'll have to excuse my nails. I have been cutting red cabbage and it's dyed all my nails, and as much as I've scrubbed it won't come off. So yeah, I've got red nails. It's just and I was cutting beetroot as well, so yeah, they're properly red. Dear me. Let's get these threaded. There we go. Okay, now this is the first signature, so I want it on this side. Oh, actually, you know what I was going to do before I put this in? I was going to put some lace in just to cover this. Right, do I still want to do that? You know what? No, I don't. I'm just going to put this in. It doesn't need the extra lacing. So I'm going to go through the centre and through the centre. And then I'm just going to keep a hold of this tail. Keep that down there. And because I can't see very well, because of the lace on the spine, I'm just going to guide myself through. So you can see I've just put that all through so that I can see where the needle needs to go through. And there we are. And then let's go through the journal. There we go. There. And I'm going to pull this tight, and I'm going to pull this well out of the way, because I don't want to cross thread it. I don't want to catch the thread with my needle, because that means I won't be able to pull it tight. So I'm just going to keep it out of the way while I go through again. Okay, that's right. And then we're going to come through the bottom. And I think, can I see? I think I can see where this one is. Yeah, I think so. I've got it, yeah. And we'll bring it through here. And this is the pamphlet stitch that I'm doing. There we go. Okay. And now, pull it really tight And I'm going to slip this under there. I mean, if you've watched me do this before, you'll know exactly how to do these. This is just for anybody who might be just starting off and not sure. We want to give it a really good tight pull. Make sure that we've got our tension. Yeah, we have. And then we'll tie a knot. And then I'm going to tie a bow in this one, because I haven't decided whether or not I want to put charms on. So let's just chop off that tiny little bit extra. There we go. Okay, and we've got our first signature in. Let's get these off. And I'm just going to check it. Yep, that's sitting nice. I like it. There we go. Right, now we'll do the second one. Okay, now let's just have a quick flick through, make sure everything's where I want it. I think it is. I think I've already gone through this one actually. Yeah, I did. And again, I've just added in some more of that piano paper, so it's extra. Right, okay, let's find the centre. There we go. And just make sure everything's down. There we go. So we've had a week, oh, we've had 2 weeks of just like, my word. So the reason I've been missing for a week, I mean, there'll have been a couple of videos on before this one, but the reason why I was missing for a week was because my husband got quite ill and he ended up having to be in hospital, and yeah, it threw us for 6. So we kind of, I'm going to put the top, so remember that's the top, and we're going to line everything up. And I'm going to do this one now, and I'm just going to pull it towards me a little. Where's me all? Because I want to make sure I get it right. Yeah, so he was quite ill and ended up in hospital, and it wasn't a nice time. So yeah, kind of everything went out the window. But he's okay now. He's all better now. He's much better. He's recovering, and hopefully, I mean, it wasn't COVID, I'll tell you that now. It wasn't COVID, it was he had a stomach problem, but yeah. But he's recovering now. He's getting back to himself. I'm just going to pop that one again, just don't think I got it properly through. There we go. Right, okay, that's better. Right. But yeah, it kind of knocked us all for 6, so I was like totally off my game with the videos. I think I've missed one of Rachel's challenges, which I'm going to have a look back on and try and catch up with, and hopefully I can get them done. So yeah, we've had fun. It's just been, oh, you know, it's been one of those weeks from hell. But he's okay now, and that's what matters. I mean, you know, YouTube will still be there when I'm ready. That's what they say, isn't it? Now I can't quite find this hole, so I'm going to use the awl again as a guide, and I hope you can see what I'm doing. I know it's a bit fiddly for you to see, and I'm just using the awl as a guide to poke through. And obviously I'm just going to double check to make sure I've got everything in the right way. Yep, everything's in the right way. Right, okay. Now again, I'm going to pull this one really tight till I get through there. Okay. It's a little bit awkward. It's been awkward, but we'll get there. The good thing is though that we have just found out that we're going to have an early summer in the UK, and that the temperatures are going to soar over the Easter holidays, which is lovely because we have our bank holidays. If you're in England, yay! I love me bank holidays, and I've actually got these bank holidays off because being a care worker, we kind of tend to usually work the bank holidays, but yeah, I've got this bank holiday off, so that's good. So we're going to have a nice long weekend of chilling in the garden, and hopefully the weather will do what it said, and we're going to have some barbecues, which will be really, really nice because it's been a while since we've had a barbecue. It's been a full, well, it's got to be about 8 months. And I do like me barbecues. Right, let's get this tucked through. Okay, now I think I've pulled that through as well as I have. Right, I'm just going to give it a really good tug and give it a tie, and then I'll check the tension, because sometimes you think you've gotten it really tight and you just haven't. And for all you think it's tight, it's just not. And again, I'm going to tie a bow, so there we go. Okay, right, that's the signatures in. Now we can start getting some lace on. I always like to put the signatures in before I do the lace, and actually I've got quite a bit of ephemera that's ready to go in, so I might do that first before I decide where I'm putting the lace. They're looking great, they're the same height, they're sitting pretty. Yeah, I like it. Good, there we go. Okay, so let me just put these bits away, and then we can start putting some of our ephemera in. Now what I've done, I'm using some of the ephemera that I've already made, but it's mostly, well, I think it all is off videos. I've made things on videos and popped it aside to go into a journal, and then I never got around to putting it into a journal. So now I'm going to fill this journal with things that we've made on camera. Some of them from Rachel's challenge videos, which is great. Oh, I forgot to put me all away. So if there's anything in there when we're putting the ephemera in, and you're curious as to how we've made it, or you want to see the video where I've made it, just pop onto my video history, my library, and you'll find the videos where I make I think just about everything that we're going to put in. And then I've got a couple of things that I want to make. So first of all, I've got this one which I want to pop in, and we made this on a video probably a few days ago. And then we've got a few bits from the kit itself that I want to pop in. That's a little bit of ephemera, and then we've got the journal cards, and we've got lots of bits and pieces, and I've found lots of, oh, they need backing, so I'll back them. And then some pieces of card that are from the card that I used for the cover. And yeah, we've got lots of bits and pieces, so let's just get started and see what we've got. So I want to get all of the pockets out that I've made. There's an envelope, there's them. Okay, and I've still got some of the bits left with which to work. And oh yeah, I wanted to finish making that, and then I made a belly band, and we've got that, and we have that, and I've got another belly band, and then this is a nice tuck shot. I don't know if I'm going to use this tuck spot, I haven't decided yet. Then I've got one of my multi pockets, and one of the side pockets we did with Rachel, another one of the multi pockets. And then these are bits that I've made in ephemera videos. This one I love. I absolutely love this one. Isn't that gorgeous? So we're going to put that one in, and then that's a pocket in there as well. We've got this one from Rachel's videos that we did with a challenge. That's just a piece of ephemera. And then this one. Right, okay, so I want that and them as well. So I'm just going to pop these bits aside, and we're going to pop in what we've already got. And I just quickly want to finish that before I do that. So I made these, and I've just literally cut out some little banners from the card that I've used for the signatures, and some music paper, because we have used music quite a lot in this journal. We've used music paper and we've used the piano paper, so it's got quite a musical theme. So I want to just glue these together. So where's my glue? Let's get me tacky glue. Right, get rid of the goobers. Okay, so let's just glue these together. Right, now I might actually add some lace to the top of this as well, just as a final flourish, just because I think it'll look nice, and it'll just add to the overall aesthetic. If you can hear all that noise in the background, I do apologise. It's just, I think my girls are out in the garden having a good old natter. And they're having fun, so hopefully it won't be too loud on the video. If it is, then I do apologise. Because the weather's so nice, we've got all the windows open, even though I'm still looking out for for my happy little friend who likes to leave me happy little messages. I've figured out that it must be a blue tit, because we have so many blue tits in the garden at the moment, and yeah, they're proper cheeky Charlies, they are. I kind of like this lace, though I'm not sure. I've got one here and it's a bit thicker. Let's have a look and see if I can find the end. Where's I've put the end? There it is. There we go. Actually, that one, it's not too bad, that one. Let's just take a little bit of that. And this is an antique lace. So, and then maybe I've got this ribbon now. I don't think it's, no, it's not the right colour. Okay, we'll just stick with the lace because that's quite nice, that one. So this is a very fine lace, so I don't think I'm going to need the Fabri-Tac. I'm going to stick with the tacky glue and hope that that's enough. It is a very fine lace, so I imagine it will be okay. Which way is the best? So that'll be the back. I'm just going to dab a little bit of tacky glue just on these pieces, and there we go. Okay. There we are. Just make sure it's all pressed down. Oh, that is cute. I like that. Yeah, and I might put something else across that. I haven't decided yet. I'm going to leave it to dry before we pop it in. So let's see. Now we've already got a couple of things in. So we've already got this in that we made, and there is a video for that. And did I put something else in, or was it in the other one? And we've got this little sack in that we'll put the letter in. Okay, so there we've got those two things in. I don't think there's anything else that we've put in yet. Right, so let's get started. Let's see. So I've got our belly bands, and I was thinking about leaving them on this front page because it's quite white, and I thought, wouldn't it be nice to have a belly band on the front and the back? So on the front of the first signature and the back of the second signature. So we're going to put those in there. And again, all I did here was I made a tube with the music paper and glued it down, and then I just used a scrap off of the paper that I've used for the signatures, and I just sewed a zigzag stitch down the middle, and that'll just sit nicely there. And then we can put a nice big journal card in there. Oops, don't move on me. There we go. Okay, now we've got 2 of these, so I want one in the front and one in the back, but because they are the decoration on the back, and that would be lovely journaling space, and they are actually nice pockets, I think I might clip these in rather than stick them in, and I want to put them somewhere, so maybe we could put one there. I like that. Yeah, we'll do that. I could put a hinge on them, but I don't think I want to. I just want to paper clip them in, because then whoever gets the journal can decide to move them wherever they want to. So we'll put this one more towards the back, and I just need to find another paper clip. There they are, and I'm just using these little copper ones, and there we go. There we are, and they just sit nicely on that page. The page is stenciled, but you know, it just adds a little bit of extra decoration. So this is a nice big piece of ephemera, and I'm trying to think what is another equally big piece. So these two are quite similar, so let's have a look and see. So that one's front and back. Okay, I'm just looking to see where I've got. There's my other belly band. I want to pop that in. So this one, okay, so these are both multi-pockets, because this one's a 3 envelope pocket with an extra pocket, and this one's one of the multi-pockets. And I've just popped a few things in there. I haven't decided whether they're going to go in there yet. I'm just going to pull them out until I've put it in and decided where I want them. So we'll go with these, and that needs to be on quite a sturdy page, so I'm just wondering, should I put that on there, and then that one can go on there, because I want this on quite a sturdy page, because it's a big piece. Yeah, that might work nicely, and I'm going to put it on as a side tuck. So, and because this isn't, I haven't decorated this will cover up the white, so I'm just gonna go around 3 sides for an extra bit of glue on, because I do want to make sure this sticks down really well. There we go. There. Right. Now let's get you stuck down. It might have been better to put this in before I put the signature in, because then, you know, it would have been flatter. But hey ho, you live and learn. Oh, my nails are in a terrible state off that cabbage. I am at the moment absolutely in love with red cabbage. I have been eating it so much because it's so good for you, and I like it cooked and I like it raw, but I think I might be eating just a bit too much. Okay, so that's nicely in. Right, and we'll put this one on this side, and this one doesn't look as big as that, but once it's got filled up it will be. So do I want to make this top loading pocket? I think I do. Okay, let's get our tacky glue on. And the good thing when you've sewn round something and you use the glue to glue it down, then it actually will keep your stitches in place, because you know, sometimes when we use our journals a lot, stitches can come loose a bit, but this way, you know, they're going to be like stuck in place, so they're going to be great. Okay, let's get you a bit lower down. Okay, there we go. I'm just going to hold it down a minute, because again it is on a bend. Good thing about the tacky glue is it dries really quick, so you don't have to sit and hold it for hours. Well, usually it does. Oh, I swear every time I say something the world wants to prove me wrong. Okay. It has been a bit of a stressful week, so you will forgive me if I'm a little bit more doolally than usual. Right, okay, now the next thing I want to do is I want to find somewhere for these two. Now this is just an old sack from the chemist, and this is the envelope that we made, and it's actually going to be a flip out. So I think I want the, oh look at that, it's got the same image on both. Isn't that funny? It is such a beautiful image though. Okay, so I want this to flip out. Where do I want it? It might be nice on this page, because then, you know, we're not going to lose much writing space, because it's going to be, you're going to be able to flip it out and write, so it's not too bad. I quite like it there. Okay, we'll pop it there, and then I'm going to do something to cover that last bit of envelope. Maybe we might find some nice lace, although the lace might stop it from closing. I might, oh, that should have been glued down. Put a little bit of glue under it, that's fine. There we go. Okay. Just put the lid on that glue. Now, I don't want it too close to the edge. So I just think if it's too close to the edge, it's going to be a little bit prone to getting caught, and it might not stick as well. Right, now I want something to cover that little, I mean something, you know, just a nice strip of, I've actually got some of that, which would be quite nice. Okay, I'm just going to cut this. Where did I mark that? There it is. Okay. And this should just cover up that little bit. And when you finish with putting your pieces in your signatures in your journal, don't throw these away, because you can write down on the back, you can write down the size of the spine, and then you've got a one for a guide for next time. So I'll keep them. You know, I should look at the ones I've kept myself before I start making new ones, but yeah. It would just, especially if you make them out of a hard card that's not going to get bent out of shape, you know, it's going to make it easier and more economical than having to make a new one every time. Right, oh, that's just perfect, isn't it? And that ties it in beautifully with the actual journal. Oh, I love that. I'm going to have to make some more of these, because that's absolutely gorgeous. Right, we've got that piece in, so this is going to go in the second signature. And let's just see, because this one's just going to glue down. See, I don't want to lose all that prettiness, but I suppose it's not, no, I don't want to lose all that prettiness, but we could put it on there. Yeah, we could. And I think again I'll use this one as a side loader, although, because it's a little sack, so it's a pocket there and a pocket there. It could, yeah, it could be a side loader. Okay, and you can see not advertising. I'm not advertising. Right, I'm just gonna glue the top down really well, because it is a sack and I don't want that lifting. Right, side. I think I'm going to have to fill my little bottle up soon. Let's make sure that's nice and glued down. And then we'll pop that in. There we go. I just, you know, I love that loads of shops are now turning to paper bags and that, and it's really great for the environment, but I still can't get around like throwing out paper bags, so I now have a box. You're gonna laugh at this. I've now got a box full of paper bags. And, a lot of them have got the advertisements of the shops that I've got them from, but some of them are just plain paper bags, and now I'm finding new and unique ways to use paper bags. Because I think they've always been a thing in America, but in England, you know, we've generally had plastic. I know, terrible. So now I've got this, like, such a load of these lovely bags. That looks gorgeous, I like that. And the blues all correspond. Yeah, I like that. So now I'm trying to find new and unique ways to use all my paper bags. Right, what have we got? Now this one is going to go in. I wonder if that one will fit in the belly band. Oh, there we go. That's perfect, isn't it? So this is a pocket. And then inside is a pocket. And it's got the little window as well. So you could put a piece on there, which I'm not going to. I'm going to leave that blank because I'm thinking, you know, that's for somebody else to decorate. Okay, I like that. Now, where's that other belly band? Let's get that on the back. And that's going to be perfect. Okay. And again, if you want to see how I did these, the video will be in my video library, and it'll go, you can go back and you can watch how we did them. And yeah, they're really fun, and I enjoyed making these, and I did make a load. This is the problem though, I'll make videos to show you how I'm doing things, and then I'll make a load of what I made on the video because I love them, and then when it comes to using them I'm like, oh well, and then I end up with boxes full of ephemera. trying my hardest to find somewhere for it. Right, now let's see, this one and that one. These ones I want to put, so they're going to be, I'm just going to organise things because I want to have both the signatures balanced. So we're going to organise them into pairs, and that way I'm going to have, I've got that envelope I want to pop in somewhere, hopefully. So this one's, this one and this one, this one and this one, and then these two. So I'm just going to do things in pairs, and that way I know I'm going to have balanced signatures. So we'll start with these two. So this is just a nice little pocket, and it needs something. It needs something. Let's have a look and see what we've got left in our little, I quite like the idea of using a circle. Let's see. Oh, I think that'll look so pretty. Yes, I think we'll use, let's see if there's any others, because I've got a few, but I think when it comes down to the colours, no, I like the other one. We're going to do her. So let's just get some glue on her. And I'm just going to use the glue stick for this because I printed these on paper. And there we go. And then this requires a little tag. I just want to see if these all have to be backed. No, you don't. So you can go in there, and then it needs something else. Maybe we could use you. And then I want a nice big tag for in there. Or, oh, that would be nice. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. Right, well, we've got that one done. What am I like? And I'm going to wait until I'm going to go through all the rest of the ephemera before I start filling everything up. Right, let's see. Let's make sure that we've got this balanced. Okay, what have we got in the back of this? We've got that one. So we need maybe you can go in the back. And I think I'm just going to glue this one in as is, because it's already 2 pockets and we're going to have tons of pockets, so this one can just glue down. And this one I just made out of an envelope, and I just folded the bottom over to make the little pocket at the bottom. And yeah, we've got there are again tutorials on how I did it or craft alongs. I'm just going to take that piece out just in case any of the glue leaks up, so I don't want it getting stuck down. Okay, give it a nice rub round, there we go, and then we'll pop that back in. And all this is a piece of 6x6 paper, and all I did was fold it in half round the corners, and then I just distressed it, and they make perfect little tuck-ins because the papers are so pretty, and it makes perfect little journaling tuck-ins. Oh, that just needs another minute. Let's give it a really good press down. There we go. Okay, and then what was our other one? So we're going to do this again on this side. Let me see. Oh, I've got that little fold out that requires something. How about on this one? And again, I'm just going to glue this one down. I could make it a side tuck, but I think we've got enough side tucks, so I'm just going to glue the whole thing down. And these are one of the ones that we did on one of Rachel's challenge videos. So if you want to see those, it's hashtag Roxy's weekly challenge, and you'll find loads of videos from loads of channels, including mine. It'll come up and show you the videos that we did. Oh no 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 no! Don't do that! Don't do that! And then you'll be able to see all of the challenge videos, and that's for Rachel at Roxy Creations. No 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 no! That was very nearly a disaster. Oh, don't get distracted when you've got glue on things, Eileen. Now I do have some nice cards that I did get finished, but I've also got these. Now these are just little double journal cards, and all I did was I printed out some of the pages from Antique Papery, and I printed them out. When I went to print, I put them on half page, and they're printed out this size, and then I just backed them with this lovely packaging paper and then just sewed around them, and they're just perfect for in there, aren't they? I mean, we could even pop it in that way. Yeah, it's just perfect. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, we might put some more stuff in there, but like I said, we're going to wait and see. Don't get ahead of yourself. Now our next two. This one doesn't need decoration because the thing is, it's a multi-pocket, so you know it's going to be full anyway, but this one does need something. Now let's have a look at our ladies, and I've got one in mind who might just look perfect if I can find her, though I think, oh, she's too big and I don't want to chop her off. Okay, Yeah, they're all going to be too big. So maybe we could use one of our circles again. Oh, I mean, she could just sit there, couldn't she? We could still use one of our little circles behind her. Oh, let's see. If we just had one. Right. We could kind of pop that in behind her. It needs something else. It needs something else. Maybe a snippet of lace. So maybe if we pop her on top of the lace. Yeah, I kind of like that. Move this out the way so it's less confusing. Right, let's just start off with a little bit of distressing. There we go. And we'll have a little distress of the lady as well. Distressing a lady, that's terrible. So you are never going to guess who came to visit my garden and who has been back 2, 3, 4 times now. You'll never guess. Mr. Fox. We now have a fox. I can't believe it. He's been used in our garden as a little resting point on his little travels, or her travels, we don't know. I mean, it's rude to inquire, so I haven't. But yeah, we now have a lovely fox visiting the garden, and I am so happy. I love foxes, and we've already got the hedgehog who's coming out of hibernation, and you know, we've had squirrels, and we've had rabbits, though we don't tend to get many of them because they live in the fields, so around the house. And they don't tend to come into the domestic gardens. So yeah, we've got a little fox. So now we've got, you know, all I need now is for the owls to come back, because we saw the bats flying again the other day. It was lovely. And we've got a whole wildlife garden going on. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm going to use the tacky glue on this lady just because she's going to be going on top of the lace, and I want to make sure that she's going to stick. So I mean, the top will be no bother, but where she's going to be sitting on the lace, I want to make sure that she is well stuck down. Now I might have put a little bit too much glue on there, but rather too much than too little. So yeah, so we've now got a fox, and I am so over the moon with him, her, it. I don't know what pronoun to use, so I'm not going to use one. We're going to call him Fox. Her fox, it fox. The fox. There you go. Oh, that looks lovely. I like that. And I have got her leaning slightly away, and I've got that leaning. It's just a little bit more movement. So, right, okay. Put the lids on the glues. It's amazing how fast these glues dry up, isn't it? Right, now let's go with this one, and I'm trying to keep a nice distance between each of the pieces of ephemera. So I'm just wondering, okay, so we've got our music page. Oh, that's that flip out, and we've got that there. So maybe on this one, and I think what I'll do is I'll leave it a top pocket as well, and then you're going to still have lots of journaling space on that page. This is going to be a truly interactive journal, this one. Oh, I am going to have to refill this bottle soon, I think. Okay, and we'll just pop you on there, try and get you straight. That lace is gorgeous, isn't it? It's a nice antique lace I've just gotten from a seller on Etsy, I think. No, it wasn't. It was eBay. And I can't remember the name of the lady, but she I don't think that she normally sells laces. I think that she just acquired some and was selling them off. But yeah, they're lovely. I've gotten a couple. I mean, look at this one. Isn't this gorgeous? Oh, dear me. Isn't it lovely? I just love that lace. Right, this should be stuck down now. Let's make sure. Okay, now this one needs to go into the other one. I don't think I've distressed that one, so let's just give it a quick distress. So yes, I haven't decided on what we're going to call Fox. The Fox, but it has to be a nice name that could be for both. So how about Georgie Fox, because that could be girl or boy, couldn't it? Georgie Fox. So Georgie is now a bona fide member of our family. Now living with us, and isn't that great? I am so happily over the moon with it. Yeah, that one will go on nice like that. And again, do I want to leave there a top loader, or do I just want to move it up in? No, I think I'll just have that one glued in, because it is a multi-pocket, so there's plenty of space to put your pockets in. Sorry, plenty of pockets to put your bits in. So Georgie Fox is a lovely big fox, very healthy looking, and my daughter went to get something from the back of the garden, and walked up the back of the garden where we've got trees and that. And you've seen the big lilac tree. If you watch the channel for a while, you'll have seen me give you the videos of the lilac tree. And walked up the back of the garden and heard a little scurry behind her, turned round, and here was Georgie Fox just looking at her. And then she looked at Georgie, and Georgie looked at her, and it was a kind of a bit of a Mexican standoff. And then she went, "Oh!" and Georgie ran away. But Georgie came back. So yeah, that was nice. Oh dear me, the adventures never end in this household, I tell you. Right, next two. Now these one are both glued down, and this one I have made these ones on camera. These I just make with a long piece of scrapbooking paper, and then fold it into three, and then you just cut it, make a pocket on one side, and then that becomes your flip out. They are really cute and very easy to make, and it's a nice way of using up your scraps of scrapbooking paper. I'm just going to hold this for another minute because it is lifting very slightly, and it's a nice way if you've got scraps of scrapbooking paper, because you can make them as tall or as short as you want, and they're just so cute, so cute. Right, okay, so we're near the middle. So where do I want this one? So maybe we could pop you on there. And we haven't got a tag for you yet, but we can make something nice with that lovely window. Okay, and I might make you. Do we want another side loader? We haven't got many tucks on in this book yet, have we? I think you're too big to be a tuck. Okay, not to worry, we're going to make you a side loader. So let's make sure we've got you the right way. Don't run out on me. There we go. And we'll just pop you right there. Okay, I can feel this is already getting quite chunky, this this journal. It's so nice though to use up some of this ephemera that I've been making, and it's just been sitting in my ephemera box, which is such a pity because it is so beautiful. I am going to go through the rest of the ephemera box, and I'm going to put together some packs that I'm going to put on Etsy, so keep an eye out for them in the future. I'll do a video to show you the packs when I do put them on. That's nice. Okay, so now into this one, and let me see, where are we? So you're there, but then we've got that one there, so maybe I might put you there, and then we could put you on as a tuck. I think we could. That could be a nice tuck. Yeah, okay, we're going to do this one as a tuck because I haven't got many tucks in it. I've just realised when I've been putting these in. So, make sure there's plenty of glue top and bottom, and we'll pop you in as a tuck. We've got some tucks to put in, so that's okay. Okay, right. And then obviously that one is going to open up like that, and it's got journaling space inside. Okay, now we're getting quite full. Let's have a look. Yeah, we're getting quite chunky. Okay, let's have a quick flick through and see how balanced we are. I've got some bits and pieces that I do want to do on some of these folded over pages, so I do want to make sure I've got something on every one of these. So I think I'm going to put this corner tuck in here. So now this is a corner tuck with a pocket, and I've done that again. These have been done on camera, so you'll have your little tuck there and then your pocket there. So let's glue this one in. Come on, there we are. And because I'm gluing over the top of the stitches, I'm putting a little bit extra glue on, just so it doesn't disappear into the stitches. There we go. Okay, and we'll pop you on about there. That's it. Okay. And I'm just going to keep this down because I want to make sure that that top corner really does stick well, because you know when you've got a thin point like that, it sometimes needs that little bit extra help just to stay down. And then we've got this one that we can put into the second signature. I love making these ones. Aren't these gorgeous? Lovely. I'm gonna have to make some. See, this is just got, I'm going to keep on saying this throughout the whole video, I'm going to have to make some more of them. I don't need to make any more because I've got a box full of them. This is why I'm trying to get rid of some of the ephemera that I've already got, because I want to be able to make more ephemera. But I'm running out of room. So, right, oh, we found you, so you can go on that one. Now, you're going to be slightly too big for that. I mean, I could try and trim you down. Let's just give you a little trim, not too much. I don't want to go too close to the stitches. Is that going to be okay? We might get away with that. It's going to be right on the edge of the page, but that's okay. Okay, right. This is one thing that you've got to think about when you're doing any kind of ephemera using book pages, which I sometimes forget about, is to check the size of the page against a standard journal, because, or if you're making it for a specific journal, against the journal you're making, because I have when I'm just making these up, I sometimes forget to check, and then you end up with situations like this where you've got to cut little bits off just to get them to sit nice. I don't want the glue gluing that page shut. Okay, and I'll just hold that down. So yeah, don't be like me and forget to check the size. But if you're just making them, as you know, you're making up a bunch of them and you haven't got a specific journal in mind, just try them against a, you know, just a standard size journal page, just to make sure that they're going to fit. Okay, and our last two ready-made pieces are these. Now these, you might have to go a bit further back for these. I think I might do these again. They're easy enough to do, but there is a video for them, and we might make some more of them because I am running out of these. And then this lady here is okay, so I wonder, I suppose we could balance you out with the other one and pop you in there, and then we can put a nice big journal card in the back with her. Okay, and then that just leaves us with this. So I'm just thinking, where can we put you? You might look quite nice on there actually. Oh, and there you go. You know, we're not going to use this because it is too big. I could put it on sideways like this and it would be a, but no. So there's an example of what I was talking about. Okay, right, now what else do we have? What else do we have? I've got this envelope, and this is an envelope from a vintage set that I found in a shop, and it's got the paper to go with it. So it's got a sheet of writing paper, and it's got the little thank you card, and I just think that this is exactly the kind of thing that you would find these lovely ladies, these lovely Georgian ladies doing. They would have their lovely writing sets. So maybe we'll pop you, let's see, let's find somewhere. I'm thinking maybe on this one, and I am simply going to pop that in. I'm not even going to decorate it because I think this, although am I? Okay, she's off. I've been trying to find somewhere to put this lady because I love her, and she is going to fit there, isn't she? But she needs something. Now, I don't know. Let's have a look and see what we've got. I'm thinking maybe something fabricy, a little bit of lace, maybe. This lace is gorgeous, but I'm just thinking it might be a bit too thick. But let's have a look and see. It's nice, it's nice. It would need something else, I think, and maybe not quite as much. I'm not 100% sure. No, I am not sure. I'm going to not use that. Let's have a look. What else do we have? We have this nice lace. I could cut a piece of this. No, don't like the colours. I have got some of this. It's like a pinky lace. I kind of like that. Okay, we're getting there. So let's cut you. I'm using these little scissors that I really shouldn't because they're not strong enough for fabric. And I'm just going to pull these to fray the edges so that it's both the same on both sides. Okay, there we are. And it needs a little something else, and I'm not sure what the little something else is. But maybe, because it is a letter, maybe a little bit of text. I'm not sure about the lace. I can't make my mind up. I do like that text. It needs something else. Something else. How about a little bit of music paper? Because that might be the very thing that I'm looking for. Seeing as we have got music running throughout, how about we pop a little bit of music paper on? And we'll have you standing like that, and then our lady. Yes, now that's nice. I like that. Okay, I'm going to use a little bit of ink as well, just to define the edges. See, I wasn't going to decorate this envelope, and now I've decided to decorate it. So I'm just going to move this book. I'll leave it open where we want it, and then we can get it all stuck in. And then I think we might call this video done, because we've done a lot and I don't want it to be too long. And we have still got a lot to do, but I think one more video and we'll have this one finished and ready to go. Some of these images are so gorgeous, but they are a little bit fiddly to get round. Okay, so let's start with you. Let's get you stuck down. Okay. I'm going to go about there, I think. And then I'll just want to make sure I've got this the right way. That's the right way, I think. Oops-a-daisy. I am recycling glue pages. Oh dear me. Okay. Well, you're gone. And then let's get our lady done now. I'm going to have to be very gentle, so I don't want to rip out with the glue. I want to make sure we get plenty on though. And it's these tiny little fiddly bits. I'm always frightened I'm going to rip them or get them stuck to the page. Let's see. Oh, that foot's twisted a little. There we go. Okay. Oops. See, now I don't think I put enough on that bit. Let's just go a little bit more on. There we go, perfect. Oh, I like that. And I'm just going to finish with a last little bit of, just a little bit of distressing. I was going to stick that down as a pocket on the page. Let me just see. Let me see what it'll look like. If I do that, yeah, I think I might do that. Okay, so, but I do like the inside of this. No, you know what? I'm going to stick with what I was originally going to do, and I'm going to put a paper clip on it. Let's find a nice big paper clip. And again, I'm going to use the same copper paper clips I've used because I think it just goes nicely with this set. Oh, that's lovely. I do like that. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so we've got that done. Right, I am going to call it there because we've done quite a bit, and I do want to we have still got quite a few bits to do, but we're getting quite a bit done, and it's already getting quite chunky. I haven't thought about a closure yet. We do, oh, I forgot about our banner. We need to put that in as well, and then we can start putting in some of these journal cards, and there's a couple more pieces of ephemera that I want to make. So I'm going to leave it there, and we will finish this off in the next video. I hope you've enjoyed that. Please do drop a like and subscribe if you're not already subscribed, because you know, we're growing our lovely crafty little family, and And I do try, other than when I've had a week from hell, to get at least 3 to 4 videos out a week. So yeah, give us a like, subscribe. I hope you've enjoyed it. Drop me a comment. You know how much I love your comments, and I love like chatting with you. So yeah, drop me a comment and tell me what you think, and I will see you in the next one. So stay safe, take care, and happy crafting. Bye.